This is the DeHart neighbors' home, where they had to move out just 2 months ago because this water wasn't going anywhere. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis endorsed several bills today that would allow Florida college athletes to make money off of their names and likeliness. Here at UCF, that could mean major changes for some of these athletes. This fearless UCF Knights football team, who plays in Spectrum Stadium right behind me, has even won some respect from some UCF haters. Many senior citizens here in Orange County have leaky roofs, just like Ernestine Love's house behind me. She even has to use a bucket, just like this one, to catch water leaking into her bedroom. Side of a deadly scene here in Osceola County involving 2 victims at this Bank of America. Knights are coming off a big bye week. They had time to relax and think about their back-to-back losses, one against Pitt, the other to Cincinnati. Tonight, they're getting ready to take on ECU, another American Conference opponent. Hayward will be walking out of here today a free man, but remember, he did serve 2 years after being arrested back in December of 2017. But for now, reporting in Orlando, Eddie Messel, Getting Results, News 6. With spring football coming to an end and a new year of fall closing in, let's recap the past year for the Knights. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big acquisition for the guys there right now. The other thing we want to talk about is the loss on special teams. We lose punter Mac Loudermilk and kicker Matty Wright. Let's talk about that a little bit. What's special teams going to look like this year? Central Florida could be expecting a new toll road called the 504. Transportation leaders are hoping that this will help ease congestion in this growing area. Still being uncertain for UCF, there's still a lot of positives and new acquisitions to be excited about for this upcoming year. Here to help preview the 2019-2020 seasons for the Knights is Nightly News reporter Chris Wolf. Knights baseball will be swinging their way into the fall season this upcoming week when they get set to take on the Stetson Mad Hatters. Winter Park police say that this pastor is charged with 30 counts of sexual battery on a minor between 2005 and 2010. Scene is still pretty active behind me, yellow caution tape. Folks are all out here that can't get into their apartment complexes. We spoke to a victim who parks her car there every morning. She saw deputies there this morning after the break-ins. The deputies say that there are about 60 cars in total broken into at all 4 locations. Deputies are still here right now trying to piece together what happened. We're at the intersection of Fortune Road and Grande Boulevard, where a 15-year-old Gateway High School student was struck by a car while riding his bike on the way to school. Sadly, we learned that the student had passed away yesterday. As of now, we're still waiting on any information as to who that student might be or if there will be any investigation. Students came out in waves to enjoy the 2nd annual Veg Fest, as you can see by the massive sea of people in line behind me. Becker plans on getting more involved during her time at UCF by starting research projects and being more connected to the medical community with breast cancer patients. UCF adds a new graduate program to the list. Students will soon get the opportunity to earn a Master of Public Policy. It's the first day of the month, which means some laws are going into effect today. One of the noteworthy laws now in effect is Orlando's single-use plastics ban. Markeith Lloyd was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Sade Dixon and her unborn child. With Halloween right around the corner, students are scrambling to get the perfect costume. Good afternoon, UCF Knights. My name is Eddie Messel. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2019, and here is your UCF Nightly News Update.
No! Let's get
The UCF Recreation and Wellness Center is now putting on esports intramural tournaments at the new downtown campus. The downtown campus hosted the first tournament the first week of the semester. They include games like Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. At Monday's tournament, students paired up in teams of 2 to compete for the one-of-a-kind I Am Champion t-shirt. Senior Tom Belderbos has already participated in both events.
There was like an event where they had like 3 different sports, and one of them was Mario Kart, and then me and my friend Delphin, who's over there, won. So then we were like, might as well go ahead and try and win a shirt again.
The students say that they want more. After the success of the first 2 events, the RWC plans on having at least 2 more tournaments at the downtown campus. The RWC has just recently gotten their hands on gaming monitors, Xboxes, and Nintendo gaming devices. Ashley Ianzano, a lead intramural supervisor at the RWC, says she hopes that this will get more students involved at the downtown campus.
People downtown at this campus are like gaming development majors, so like to them gaming is like part of their life and part of what they want to do in life, so we have a lot more interest with that down here.
For gaming students, getting that shirt is not so hard anymore.
3, 2.
Reporting in Orlando, Eddie Messel, UCF. Although UCF crushed Pitt in last year's 45-14 win, this year could be a little different in Pittsburgh. UCF's defense is led by key players like Aaron Robinson, who will look to continue their dominance and force more turnovers in this game.
take the ball. So that's a pretty good goal, pretty big goal for us every week going into a different game.
This fearless UCF Knights football team, who plays in Spectrum Stadium right behind me, has even won some respect from some UCF haters like Kirk Herbstreit. And athletic director Danny White has taken notice. Herbstreit said on an ESPN podcast that the Knights need to be taken seriously, as well as tweeting he has seen the light. Danny White responded thanking Herbstreit and saying he's proud of the team. Tight end Jake Heshik says the Knights just have to stick to the game plan.
Try to keep that role going, and whatever the game plan is for next week, I embrace my role in it and work hard to know what my job is, what I need to do, and looking forward to this next game at Pitt.
If UCF beats Pitt, they will set themselves up for a playoff appearance at the end of the season. In Orlando, Eddie Messel, UCF Nightly News.